The Doing Business report for this year takes a look at how countries have improved their environment for small businesses over the past 5 years. And the good news is that we find that 85% of economies have made improvements in their regulation of small business over that period. And importantly for us as a development institution, we're pleased to see that over the past 5 years, 65% of developing countries have improved the regulations for small business. The reason we do these Doing Business studies is to act as a stimulus for governments to make improvements in their business environment. And so we're very pleased to see that we've had 117 economies implement 216 reforms which have made it easier and less costly for businesses to operate. We're looking at the impact of continuous improvements over a 5-year period, and there we see, for example, Georgia has really made the largest progress by continuing to make changes from year to year. Another country I would highlight is Rwanda, which was the top improver last year and the second best improver in the world this year. There are some business reforms which could be done quite quickly, but others which take time to implement, and to really create a good regulatory framework for small business really requires continued effort over a number of years. In Doing Business, we look not at deregulation, but at making regulation less costly for businesses to comply with. In some cases, you actually need more regulation to operate your business, but it shouldn't become a burden on the business. And in all regions, we've seen improvements, but we're now seeing even regions which weren't affected by the financial crisis paying more attention. And so, for example, in East Asia, Vietnam is one of our top 10 improvers this year. Malaysia has also made big improvements this year. So we think that all economies around the world are all trying to become more competitive, and they see small business as an important part of a competitive economy.